words, fit and frog and fun, with a here and a there, here a there a everywhere a is the sound that starts these words, fit and frog and fun. So that was a little jingle to get our minds thinking about beginning sounds. Friends, I want you to be thinking right now about what we did yesterday during our reading lesson. I put you into groups and you were with one other person, and I asked you to do something. Who remembers what I asked you to do with the book, 3 Billy Goats Gruff? Who remembers? Zipporah, what did I ask you to do yesterday with the 3 Billy Goats Gruff?
Make the sound of them.
I asked you to sound exactly like the characters and to make the characters come to life. So we had friends that acted like the tiniest Billy Goat Gruff, and you made your voice sound like this. And then I had other friends that wanted to sound like the mean and angry troll. But today, I thought that I would teach you about something that you can pay attention to and do when it's time to reread. So I want you to take a look at what I'm doing. Once upon a time, there were 3 little goats, and all of their names were Gruff. They wanted to go to the valley so that they can eat. Now, it might be easy for me since I've been rereading this story over and over again, and I have some friends that don't have their eyes on the screen right now. So I'll wait until friends have their eyes on the screen. If you have something in your hands, please put it down. Penelope, please put that down. Mia, eyes on the screen, please. Mia. Mia. Mia, do you hear me? Oh man, it's disappointing. Well, friends that are paying attention, let's take a look. So I could say that they were going over to the valley and they wanted to eat. And I could be saying that over and over again, but the reason why we reread is we want our stories to be even better than the first time around. And I know that when I'm reading, they wanted to go up over to the hillside to eat grass and to eat daisies so that they could eat and eat and eat and get fat. So I'm paying attention to my words here, and the more words that I see on here, the more I should be saying. So let's take a look at this page. So there are quite a few words here too. And if I'm looking at the picture, I remember that on the way to that valley, there was a mean and ugly troll that lived under the bridge. And this is a page that we studied yesterday. I want you to look at the words, look at the amount of words. I want you to try this. Try and read this to yourself right now. Use your words. What could you be saying if you're rereading this page? Everyone should be looking at the page. I see Brian's moving his mouth. Lyra's moving her mouth. They're working to read the story. Wyatt, what could we say when we're reading this? Go ahead and unmute.
We can say that they are crossing the bridge and it's going to fall down.
Let's think about how the story goes. Who else has another idea? Who else has another idea for how the story goes? Rochelle, what do you want to say? How does the story go?
He's going trip, trap, trip, trap.
Yeah, the littlest Billy Goat Gruff is saying, trip, trap, went the bridge. And then Rochelle, this part. Who's that tripping over my bridge? Roared the troll. So we're paying attention to the amount of words on our page. Oh my goodness, look at all of these words. So would it make sense if I said, the little Billy Goat Gruff talked to the troll, and then the troll said, be off with you? Does that go along with what's happening with the characters? No, and I said very little words. I need to say as many words as I possibly can to make the story come to life. I want you to practice. Think about what's happening on the page. What words can you be saying when you're reading this? What words can you be saying when you're reading this? Mac, what do you think you could be saying when you're reading this?
You could say, who's that tripping over my bridge? And then after that, and then you could say,
Oh, but it looks like we lost Mac. What could we be saying, friends? Sorry, Mac, we couldn't hear you. Lyra, how could we be reading this?
So the little baby, like the little goat said, it's only me, the first little Billy Goat Gruff, and then he's still talking, and then when he was still talking to the troll, he said, I'm just gonna go over to the meadow so I can eat and get fat.
And eat and get fat.
And
Keep
then
going.
the troll said, no, you're not. And then the little Billy Goat said, when to the other Billy Goat Gruff comes, he's much bigger than me.
He's much bigger than me. And then what does the troll say?
And then the troll said, be off with you then.
Be off with you then. Friends, did you hear Lyra and all of the words that she said as she was reading the story? That's exactly what we're looking for. She was able to retell what was happening in the story by looking at the pictures and remembering the words that the characters said. She made that story come to life. So let's review our chart before I send you off to read your own storybooks today. So when we are storybook readers, we first look at the pictures, we remember, and then we read. We make the words and the picture match. And then we make sure that we're talking like the characters. We make our voice sound very small when we're talking like the little Billy Goat Gruff. We're making our voice sound really big and scary when we're working to sound like the troll. I want to